Hello, people of the universe. It has been the busiest week. I am exhausted, but this is the only time I have to film this. It has become absolute madness here. I have decided that I'm going to try to get into the courthouse on Monday, so that means I have to show up there like tomorrow afternoon. It's currently Saturday, by the way. It's Saturday night. I'm gonna pull an all-nighter, I guess, which means we should start with how all this began last Monday. Oh boy. So Sunday night, I was actually in downtown Fairfax, right by the courthouse, just hanging with some people. In order to get home, I had to get an Uber because the buses stopped running because it was Sunday and I guess they stopped running after a certain point. It started raining, so we went to the courthouse and just stood underneath it because it's like, there's a nice big roof and you know, you're not gonna get rained on if you stay there. There were people lined up already. It was like 8 o'clock at night on Sunday, and there were people lined up for the next day, which was 11 hours before they started handing out wristbands. Apparently, people were showing up there at 7 a.m. on Sunday. There's probably people waiting at the courthouse right now, actually. What ends up happening is all these people like stay up for days and then they get into the courtroom and realize it's boring as shit and then leave. And so there's nobody there, but nobody can go in because they handed out all the wristbands to all these idiots who just go in for 5 minutes and then leave. I know this because we went in to the cafeteria at like 11:30 on Monday and all the people who were waiting outside in the courtroom were sitting in the cafeteria drinking coffee because they couldn't stay awake. People are so stupid. So I didn't even bother trying to like get up and go on Monday. I was like, I'm gonna sleep in, I'm gonna have a nice time. I decided to go wave to Johnny as he came in on Monday because, you know, it'd been a week since I seen him. I gotta go see him again. So I joined the mob that was now waiting for him to come in the mornings too. And screaming people first thing on a Monday morning is just, it's a lot. It's a lot. So it was just like being thrown back into this, you know, dock crew following us around again. Just, you know, the same stuff as usual. Nothing too exciting happened on Monday. The only thing of importance that happened was finally, after 6 motherfucking years, Amber Heard got cross-examined. And oh my god, this went into Tuesday, but as soon as Camille got up and walked up to that stand and asked the first question, which was something like, Johnny hasn't looked at you this entire time, has he, Amber? I was like, you motherfucking queen, this is gonna be amazing. And it was phenomenal. I think we can all agree that that was fucking amazing. So naturally, I had to start saying goodbye to Camille every day, as well as Johnny. We'll get to that though. But first, on Monday, we went to our secret spot, and on Monday, there was 3 of us there. There was me and 2 of my friends, and we went there by ourselves. It was the 3 of us. There was nobody else there, and it was so nice. We did not catch Johnny at the red light, but as he drove by, since there was nobody there screaming, I heard him speak for the first time in person and I could understand what he said because I had not heard him speak in person this entire time. I wasn't in the room when he gave his testimony. Whenever he drives by, he does say things, but I don't hear him because there's too many people around me and it goes by too fast. But on Monday, I finally heard him. And one of my friends there said like, love you, Johnny. And he just goes, love you too. And I was like, oh my god. She caught my reaction on video. The only reason I'm posting this stuff in here that kind of gives away where the location is because people kind of figured it out. Her videos, one of my friend's videos actually went viral and the Daily Mail posted it. So we'll get to all of that nonsense later actually. But to hear him speak in person for the first time like, it just made me so emotional. And it's like every single time that he drives by, like, something happens that makes me emotional. And my friend finds it so funny because I'm always like having this like kind of dramatic reaction, but it's just like because every day it's something new, and it just makes me more and more emotional. And it's like gotten to the point now where he acts as if he recognizes me. I don't know, but yeah, we'll get to more of that later too. Okay, anyway, after we said bye to Johnny, we went back to the courthouse and we're like, oh, maybe his legal team hasn't left yet. And we were right, his legal team hadn't left yet. And on Monday, there was nobody there. It was the three of us and then like maybe 5 other people. And we just, you know, as they walked out, we all just kind of like cheered them a little bit. And we talked to them some. It was really sweet. I'll actually insert the video here. It's like 2 minutes long, but you deserve to see it.
Oh, they do the pictures. Can we get a group photo?
It is the queen.
Oh my God. Did Johnny Depp come out yet?
Yeah.
Fresh haircut.
Thank you. Johnny really appreciates it.
Can you take a picture?
Sure. How long ago did he leave?
At like 5:30.
Thank you so much.
They're doing such a good job.
Thank you.
They're such sharks. You guys are awesome. Thank you for having Johnny's back. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Who is it you're looking for?
Oh, he's on the bench.
Oh,
Nick Wallis.
Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that Nick. Okay.
You're not asking questions, right? You're not asking questions?
Camille, you owned it.
You're doing amazing.
You're doing great. She's the one about to get in.
So yeah, some highlights of that was Ben saying that Johnny appreciates his haircut, and also Ben trying to take pictures with people, and then the legal team just going, no, don't take pictures at the courthouse. He's so wholesome. How can you hate Ben Shu? You just can't. His legal team are just like the most wholesome, nice people, by the way. Like, I've met them all now, and they are just amazing human beings. We gotta talk about the star of the show here, Camille Vasquez, because that's what everybody's talking about. Monday, I didn't really interact with her much. She only did cross-examine with Amber for like, I think, an hour on Monday. Tuesday was when it started to get crazy. Tuesday is when she went viral.
Johnny, it's
So Tuesday I actually slept in and I watched some of her cross-examination on my TV here at this Airbnb. I finally have a TV and it was really nice. I ate some donuts in bed and watched it on TV. The reason I had donuts is if you've been following this for long enough, you might remember in 2019 we had something called Donut Day, which was when I.O. Tillett Wright decided to call us all donuts for some fucking reason. He threw a tantrum and that tantrum ended up getting into Johnny's court documents. I was kind of the one to trigger that tantrum actually, that ended up in the court documents, so. But that's what Donut Day is, and that's May 16th, but I decided to eat the donuts I bought on May 16th on May 17th, so that's what I was doing, watching Amber's cross-examination, laying in bed and eating donuts. It was a great time. And then at lunchtime, I headed back over to the courthouse. So I kind of missed some of the last bits of Amber's cross-examination just because I was sitting outside in a group of people and everybody was talking and nobody was paying attention to it, which just kind of goes to show the people that are showing up there at this point, they don't care about this case. I was sitting there watching this badass cross-examination and I couldn't hear it because nobody cared. Nobody cared. I was like, people, we are here because Johnny is trying to clear his name because of stuff Amber lied about. And she's being exposed right now. and you don't care. They were all there to see Johnny come out on a smoke break. It's nice and fun, and the problem is though that the way the barricades are set up, if there's more than like 5 people there, you're not gonna see shit. And these people stand up against the barricades in the sun all day. I don't know how they're not sunburnt or like dying of heat exhaustion, because it's been really hot here. And they don't watch the live stream, they just stand there all day for like 7 hours, just like waiting for him to come out and smoke a cigarette so they can just scream the same shit at him that he probably can't even hear. It's like, people, you don't need to stand against that barricade all day. It's gonna be okay. You can leave. You can go inside somewhere. It's okay. Anyway, that's what we were doing during the last bit of Amber's cross-examination, and it ended quite abruptly, but Camille slayed that shit so hard, and she wasn't done yet, because then they did the, what's it called, like a rebuttal or something? Redirect, that's the word. Elaine got up to redirect. That shit lasted like 15 minutes, and again, I was not really paying attention to it because I was surrounded by people who were all talking. I could kind of follow what was going on a little bit, and oh my god, she was just objecting everything. I was like, oh my god, she is annihilating these people. And then I didn't even really hear what happened at first. I know now what happened is that Elaine just completely gave up, which I thought was fucking hilarious, but I didn't even really hear what happened. It just ended. Like, Elaine was just like, I don't have any more questions, and then just sat down, and I was like, what? It's over? That's it? Amber's done? Camille fucking annihilated them. She is incredible. I was so happy that she did that. And afterwards, we went again to wait for Johnny as he left. And that day was actually really special because it was the 5-year anniversary of me seeing Edward Scissorhands for the first time. And I got this absolutely amazing photo of Johnny driving by. He looks so happy. The sun kind of ruined the lighting, but other than that, he just looked so happy. Once again, we went to the wrong red light. We have to guess. It's like a 50-50 shot every day. We're always wrong. But I still got this incredible picture, and every single time he just looks so happy to see us, and he keeps getting more and more happy every day. And I think specifically that day with just Camille just completely shutting Amber down. He was just so ecstatic. So after I got that really nice picture of Johnny, there was a woman that we met that we had brought with us that day who really, really wants to meet Johnny. It was her birthday, so we decided, you should meet Johnny. So we brought her to this secret spot, and we were at this red light, and he didn't stop at that red light. So what does this woman do? She bolts across the street, runs in front of traffic, and bolts to the other stoplight where there's a crowd of people who have now showed up because they figured out where this location was, I guess. And they all run to his car. Sean, Johnny's security, is hanging out the car trying to get these people to stop because they can't put barricades there. So they're all running up to his car. This woman's grabbing his hand. Like, I'm just standing there like, Jesus Christ, like, you people are gonna get injured again. Like, this is so dangerous. The police are trying to get them to keep moving, but they can't because they'll run somebody over if they do. But this woman that we met ended up getting to like scream to Johnny that he was so sexy, and then was like, her life was complete. So it was nice, but like, it was just madness. Because if she was the only one doing it and everybody had remained calm, it would have been a nice cute moment. But since people like to freak the fuck out for no fucking reason and do shit that's ridiculous, it gets to be stupid. No one's gonna have a nice interaction with him if you act like that. Calm the fuck down. So after that, me and one of my friends decided to go back to the courthouse and try to give Camille a hug because we were so grateful for what she did and so happy with how she just annihilated Amber that we just wanted to go give her a hug and thank her. So we ran back to the courthouse, ended up getting there right before they came out. Immediately, this guy from People magazine ran up to Camille, shoves his phone in her face and goes, "Camille, are you dating Johnny? Everybody wants to know, like, what was that hug? Is there something going on between you and Johnny?" I didn't hear him say this to her because he was too far away from me, but I found the video later because it was sent to me a million times because I ended up being in the video. And I was just like, that's what he was asking her? She just gave that fucking amazing performance and he's asking her if she's dating her client? You people are fucking insane. And that's low-key sexist. Just a little bit sexist, because you're not asking that about Ben Chu. Do you know how many times Johnny has hugged Ben Chu? Are you asking if they're dating? You're just assuming that Camille is a straight woman. I just want to lay it down right now. Camille and Johnny are not dating. Johnny, I think, expresses gratitude and love through physical gestures, hugging, holding people's hands, stuff like that. So he's doing that with Camille, like he does with everybody else. So I don't know why you suddenly think he's dating Camille. I think they're trying to do this and trying to put this out there to ruin his case, to say that she's dating him, therefore it's some sort of bias, and now she's not allowed to be part of his legal team anymore. That's what they're trying to do, I think. It's so disgusting to just be asking her and harassing her like this. And it got much worse on Wednesday. But on Tuesday, we're gonna stick to the happy moment. So after this idiot from People magazine is like filming her and shit, he ended up backing up, and my friend went up to Camille and said, "Can I give you a hug?" And Camille's like, "Oh yeah, sure." And me being super nervous and like not wanting to speak, you know, I wanted to speak, but I physically can't speak in that situation, went up to Camille and just like went like this, and then she hugged me and said, "Oh, you're so sweet," and we ended up saying thank you to each other at the same time. The camera didn't pick that up actually, but we did. She said thank you and I said thank you at the exact same time, and it was really awkward, but it was so cute. It happened really fast and I didn't even really know how to react or even what was going on in the moment. I was like, oh my god, what is happening? So a lot of things I didn't pick up on were captured by this guy from People magazine in his video. Her face while hugging me and afterwards, just like, she's so sweet. She's like the nicest human being, and her saying like, "Oh, you're so sweet," I didn't even hear her say that when it happened, but she said it because it was picked up by the camera. Yeah, life is weird, but it was very strange to kind of see her just suddenly thrust into the spotlight like this. I felt all these reporters suddenly wanted the inside scoop of her dating Johnny, which leads us to the absolute madness that was Wednesday. Wednesday, I once again woke up, sat in bed, decided to watch like whatever they did on TV for a little bit. I think it was Raquel Pennington, but she was boring as hell. I didn't really pay attention to it. And then I think somebody else testified. Was it Josh Drew? It might have been Josh. But I didn't really pay much attention to it. Went back to the courthouse at lunch, didn't bother watching the live stream the rest of the day. I don't really want to listen. I've kind of come to the conclusion that like, I don't really want to listen to Amber Heard's friends' lies. I don't need to. It's stupid. I wanted to listen to what Amber had to say, and I wanted to hear her get shut down. And that happened. So why do I need to listen to all these other people just say bullshit? I don't need to. So Wednesday, by the time I got to the courthouse, people were still standing outside, screaming at Johnny. It was chaos as usual. We went to the spot. We hung out there for like an hour just to get away from these crowds. And when we got up to go to the stoplight, we noticed that there's this huge mob at the first stoplight. So we are like, okay, we'll go to the second one. There was no one there at first, but like 2 minutes before his car pulls up, a mob shows up with children. They bring their kids, holding Justice for Johnny Depp signs as if they know what the fuck that means. Wednesday was the day that I finally told myself, if Johnny stops at this stoplight, I will say something. I will say something to him. I will try. And he ended up coming to the stoplight and stopping, but I could not say anything to him. Wednesday was also the day that he stopped at the first stoplight and did the Jack Sparrow voice, and then that's the video that went viral. And that's a problem because now everybody's gonna show up there because that went viral and they said, oh, Johnny stops here and talks to his fans. Now we get to go and talk to Johnny and he's gonna talk to us. Please don't show up there. Just don't show up there. If you're there to turn this into a fucking circus and try to, you know, run to his car or scream shit at him, fuck off. That's not what this is for. Go to the back of the courthouse where everybody else is doing that. You're not ruining these other places for us. Fuck off. Fuck off. Anyway, so that's the day she filmed that. My friend filmed that. She was at the other stoplight and he did the Jack Sparrow voice and it went viral because he did that, which I think it's very happy and cute that he did that. And I'm glad that she has that memory, but don't post it because the problem now is it went viral and everybody knows about it. That's the problem, and it's going to be a much bigger problem this week because now people have had 3 or 4 days to see this video and decide to go there. But anyway, so he stopped at that stoplight, and then I think what he's starting to do is stop at the first stoplight for like a bit, and then like he keeps going so he has time to stop at the second stoplight and interact with the people there. And he did that again on Thursday, but he went through the stoplight because he's being escorted by a cop on a motorcycle, so you can't run to his car. Please stop fucking trying to run to his car. He gets to the second stoplight, and I try to wave to him and say something to him, but these fucking idiots with their kids run in front of me and start trying the Johnny, can we give you a bracelet? Johnny, we want. And I was like, I'm gonna be selfish for a minute. Can I have a fucking moment, please? I've been here now for 5 weeks. And I've not been able to say anything to him. Can I please fucking say something to him? And without you fucking people bringing your kids and running in front of me every fucking day? Please? Can I have my moment? Please? Like, I'm sorry if that's selfish, but what the fuck are you doing? Your kids don't know what the fuck's going on. They don't know why he's here. You can't even explain it to him because it's not kid friendly. So what the fuck are you doing? Everybody says in this video that he points to me and waves to me, but I don't think he did. I think he pointed to the kids standing in front of me, which is fine. They deserve that. You know, it's cute. I'm just like, please stop telling me he's pointing to me because he's not. He's pointing to the kids because these people think that they can bring their kids and somehow that get some brownie points and will allow them to run up to his car. And Johnny said to them, no. Actually, what he said to them was, tomorrow, you can come tomorrow. And the problem with that is I couldn't even get a cute video of him because he was so like trying to tell these people to stay the fuck away from his car. Sean was again reaching out the window like, don't even fucking come near us. But that's not even all the craziness. Because then we went back to the courthouse to once again say bye to Johnny's team. That went well. Some dickhead, absolute fucking piece of shit. He's rude to everybody. Nobody fucking likes this guy. Who I think either works for TMZ or like sends videos to TMZ. He's some fucking celebrity stalker guy that like films videos of celebrities to gossip with TMZ, I guess. You know, all like the videos you see on TMZ of like people stalking celebrities at like random events. They don't actually fucking care about these people. They're just fucking there to earn money. And that's what this guy did to Camille, who is not a celebrity, who is doing her fucking job and comes out of the courthouse, and these fucking guys, he wasn't the only one. Several grown-ass men run up to her with fucking cell phone cameras going, Camille, are you dating Johnny? Camille, what's going on? How you feel about becoming so fucking viral now?
Is this fucker really? Really?
Oh no, calm down.
We saw this and I heard this guy say to her, like, Camille, you want to address these rumors with Johnny? And she looked terrified and so fucking uncomfortable. And for some fucking reason, everyone else from behind the courthouse who waved bye to Johnny wanted to come to the front, including the alpacas. The alpacas can come to the front. Johnny's team finally got to meet the alpacas and it was really cute.
Are you with the alpacas? Come on, Camille, you and Tom with the alpacas. Wait, Camille. That's awesome.
They're allowed there, okay? They're allowed to be there. Everyone else, what the fuck? They all swarmed these people. They didn't give them any personal space. There was no security because security wasn't expecting something like this to happen to Johnny's fucking team. These people, especially Camille, are now internet celebrities, so everybody's fucking trying to like say hi to them. And it was just a mob, and their car was actually late, so they were just standing there with the fucking paparazzi in their face, and I was like, is nobody gonna do anything? Like, can we protect them, please? Because this is dangerous. They're not comfortable with this. They did not sign up to this to become fucking internet celebrities. This is so wrong. I was so annoyed. Those of us who had been there and met them before were just standing back and just like, what the fuck is going on? They hadn't had any attention like that. The only people who had given them any sort of attention like that were the people who had been there the whole time, who had kind of gotten to know them and had seen them every day and knew their names and knew who they were and like they recognize us and stuff. Nobody else was really paying much attention to them until Camille destroyed Amber. Now everybody wants to fucking pay attention to them. Her hashtag on TikTok of her name has over 1 billion views. She's gone completely viral, and that's the issue. And they didn't think to give her security because they didn't think that was gonna happen. And it was, I felt scared for her. Like, it was fucking scary and really, really uncomfortable. The media who are doing this to her are disgusting. I think like one of the newspapers went to her house in California, found her father, and her father stuck his head out the window, screamed down that we're private people, leave us the fuck alone, we don't want to be a part of this. And they don't respect that. They just write the quote in the newspaper. Like, what the fuck does that say to you? So that's what happened with Johnny's team. But I was like, all right, Thursday, let's have a little bit of an adventure.
Thank you, Johnny! Thank you! You're so awesome! You're so awesome! We love you! Stay back! Johnny! Hey, Johnny!
So Wednesday night, I went to the grocery store and I was like, you know what? If I can't physically say what I want to say, one sentence that I had come up with to just say to Johnny, if I ever got the opportunity to just have a chance to say one sentence to him, what would it be? I thought of the sentence and I was like, if I can never say the sentence to him, I have a better idea. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and buy Ben Shu a pack of Gummy Bears and take a fucking piece of paper, and the scraps to this piece of paper are still here. Put a little piece of paper on it, write the sentence, actually ended up being 2 sentences, but you know, and give it to Ben Shu in the morning. And that's what I did. I woke up at 7 a.m., went to the courthouse because I didn't know what time they were going to show up. They showed up at like 8:15. I wasn't waiting very long. They got out the car and I stupidly again thought there was not going to be anybody there. No, there were some people there. There was one paparazzi guy, Unbox PhD from YouTube was there, which we have some beef, so that's why he never posted the video of me actually giving Ben the gummy bears. He got that on film, but he didn't post it because I'm in it. I'm sure there's a video of me giving Ben the gummy bears somewhere on someone's phone. It was actually a very awkward interaction because this dumbass paparazzi guy, you know, they want them to talk to them. And I don't know when these idiots are gonna get it in their head that you can ask celebrities these questions a million fucking times. They're not gonna answer you. I don't know why you keep asking them things. They're not gonna answer you. Stop asking. Ben gets out the car, and because him and Johnny eating gummy bears has gone viral too, this motherfucker goes, Ben, do you need more jelly beans? And Ben just kind of goes, For some fucking reason, I thought that was the perfect moment for me to run up to him and hand him a bag of gummy bears. So it kind of looked like I was with that guy who asked that, and it was staged. But I promise you, Ben Chu, if you ever see this video, which he will never see this video, but I'm just saying, that was not staged. That was just a stupid coincidence, and I really wish that guy had not said that because it made it so awkward. I ran up to him and was like, Ben! I didn't even say anything. I didn't know what the fuck to say. I was just like... and he's just kind of like, okay. And then I ran off, and because he's a wholesome bean, he stuck the whole fucking like share bag of gummy bears in his suit pocket. It doesn't fit in his suit pocket. It was like half of it was in his pocket and half of it was just sticking out. And I was like, oh my god, like he's gonna walk into court like that? That's funny. That's really funny, actually. I don't know if they ate my gummy bears during court that day. I think other people gave them stuff too, so I have no fucking idea. They probably also bought candy before they went in. There's no way of knowing. So did Johnny get the note I gave him? But basically I should post, this is what the note said. You can pause and read it if it was there too quickly. Did he read it? I don't know. I have no idea. There's a lot of stuff that's like very much like you can only guess at it. Did he ever get the letter that I wrote or the bracelet that I made? I have absolutely no clue. There's just no way of knowing. And I hate living in ambiguity, but that's just something that I have to learn to live with, is the fact that I will never know if he ever got this stuff. After that, I went round to the back to see Johnny come in. I could have gone into the mob that was standing right up against the gate, but I just decided not to that day. I decided to stand on the side of the road. There were not very many people there, and I knew that he was going to go by too fast to even really catch a glimpse of me, but...
Woo! Oh my god! Woo! Go Johnny! Johnny!
Whenever you
Johnny! Woo! Go Johnny! Come on! Woo!
There was a really, really nice girl next to me who was actually 12 years old, but seemed and acted much, much older than that. But she was only in 6th grade. She hung out with me for the whole morning, and that was really nice. She was also from New York, so, you know, I was just like, this is great. We're just making new friends every day. And I was talking to all the ladies there who were like there for the first time, didn't really know what was going on. I was like showing them photos, and we were all trying to get like nice videos of Johnny when he came out on his break that morning.
Johnny! We love you, Johnny! Yes, hi! Hi, Johnny! Johnny, we love you! We love you! We love you so much, Johnny! Johnny, I have some artwork for you! I have some artwork for you, Johnny! We love you so much, Johnny! Hi!
Just sending them to each other if somebody got a better video. And as much as I think that these people are being absolutely fucking ridiculous at times, you know, it is a nice little community. There were some people there though that were just screaming. Like during the afternoon break that day, Johnny came out to smoke. This one person would not shut the fuck up the entire time that he was out smoking. She was screaming lyrics to like Bob Marley songs, just fucking screaming at him the whole fucking time. Just like very sentences over and over. Let him relax, please. He is sitting through people trashing him all day. Please stop fucking screaming. Just let him go in the corner and smoke, and when he comes back, smoke, eat something. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but like, just let him go, do his thing, and then when he goes back inside, you can wave to him and he'll wave back. You don't need to be fucking screaming shit at him the whole time. It's so annoying. He can't even fucking hear you probably. And if he can hear you, he probably can't fucking understand you because you're too far away. So shut the fuck up. It was so annoying. Anyway, Thursday, we had the best interaction with Johnny, or I had the best interaction with Johnny. I have reached a point where I have enough confidence to finally like try to say something to him. When he drove by on Tuesday, I accidentally, without even thinking, he said hi, and then I just was like, hi, as he drove by. I didn't even realize it. So I was like, okay, I think I've reached a point now where I am able to say something. So when he came out of smoke break, I did yell out, like, thank you, Johnny. He didn't fucking hear me. Nobody fucking heard me because everybody else was fucking screaming random bullshit.
Thank you, Johnny!
I am like, if I'm gonna say something to him, I want it to be meaningful. So what I was going to say to him was, thank you for continuing to fight. Just that. I couldn't fucking say that. On Thursday, when we went to the spot, there was a group there. There were 2 autograph dealers there too, which I was about to fucking throw hands with these people. You've been going to his hotel. I've heard this from people, that they've been going to his hotel to get fucking autographs from him. And when are you gonna get into your head? He's not signing your fucking autographs. Go home. What the fuck are you doing here? Like, they are here to sell his fucking signature. He's not gonna reach out the car and fucking sign shit at a red light. Even if it wasn't court ordered for him not to be doing this, he still wouldn't fucking do that because it's dangerous and it's gonna hold up traffic. So, fuck off. And these people were, and I was like hyping myself up and nervous, and I was so determined to have my moment to finally say something to him that I was just like pissed off at every single new person that would show up there. I was the first one there at the spot. I went by myself. I sat there by myself because the person I normally go with, I'm friends with, she was actually helping somebody out. So I was just like, okay, you go do that. I'm gonna go sit in the spot and hype myself up. And so I did. And as more and more people kept showing up, I was like, this isn't gonna work, is it? He ended up stopping at that red light. For some fucking reason, someone's like, everybody starts screaming Beachy. Just start chanting Beachy, because I think that's one of Johnny's friends is named Beachy. I don't fucking know. So I was like, are you serious? Like, you have heard me saying this entire time, because I've been vocal about this. I want to have my moment that I've been waiting for. You've had your moment. You've been saying it kind to him every fucking day at this spot. Can I have my moment, please? To fucking speak to him. Just say one fucking thing to him. He's not even gonna respond to it. I just want to say one fucking thing. And now you're gonna fucking start chanting shit? Please shut the fuck up. Just let me have my moment, and then y'all can fucking scream whatever the fuck you want. Like, I just wanted my moment. He stopped at this red light and they were chanting this, and as soon as they stopped chanting, I just yelled out, thank you, Johnny. And I couldn't finish a sentence because as soon as I said that, he looked at me and waved at me, and I feel like he heard me. The more I watch this video over and over again, the more I'm convinced he didn't actually hear me. In the moment, it felt like he heard me because as soon as I said that, he looked at me, and that's why I couldn't finish the sentence. That's why I just said thank you. I have like, what, 5 more attempts to do this. Yes, I'm gonna try to say the whole thing to him at some point if I can. For those of you who don't know, the reason why this is so hard is because I've been selectively mute my entire life. I don't like talking to people I don't know, let alone celebrities who have changed my entire life, and I freak out at the very thought of being in the same room as them. Speaking to him at all has taken me 5 weeks of this to finally be able to accomplish. So this is a big fucking accomplishment for me to even say that to him. Getting an emotional sentence out like that has such a deep meaning to me. I don't know if it has a deep meaning to him, because I don't know him personally, but like, it has such a deep meaning to me. Saying that to him, like, is really fucking emotional for me for a number of reasons that I'm not gonna get into right now. So the courage that I need to be able to even say that to him is a lot. So to even be able to just say thank you to him just hit me so hard. I swear to God, in that moment, I thought that he heard me say it. I don't know if he did, but I thought he heard me say it. We had this like proper interaction. It was really fucking weird. And then he went to the next red light, and I think a mob of people swarmed his car again. I don't fucking know, because I just started crying. Not like full on crying, tears and stuff. I've kind of trained myself to not cry in public unless I'm really, really stressed out. Plus I had taken 2 Xanax pills in order to get myself to even be able to say anything to him. So I was kind of emotionally numb to some degree. So I had the feeling of crying, but there were no tears. I've kind of trained myself to do that. But I did almost full on cry my eyes out because there was someone else there who was actually crying. And I didn't know this person, but I was just like, girl, do you need a hug? And she was like, yes. And then we just hugged each other, and that's the moment that I almost fucking just full on sobbed, but I didn't. And I couldn't even really revel in this moment because we were just like, okay, now we need to run back to the courthouse because Camille's about to come out and she doesn't have security and she's gonna be mobbed by media again. So we ran back to the courthouse to fucking protect her. And these motherfuckers, being the geniuses that they are, decided to fucking leave while Johnny was leaving. So we missed them on Thursday. That's good because there was nobody there to see them leave. Like, there is a video I think I saw of them leaving that day, and there are 2 policemen who walked out with them to protect Camille, which I'm very happy that they got security for that, because holy shit, I was like about to fucking just be her security myself. Like, I swear to God, I felt so bad for her. I was so happy that she had these 2 police officers with her, but there was nobody there on Thursday because they were all saying bye to Johnny, and I think that was such a smart fucking move. And you would think that was the end of the day at that point, but no, that was the day that 2 people decided they wanted to interview me. This was also the day that I filmed that kind of like shitty vlog of what I was doing at court. So if you want to check that out, I'll link that below. I'll also link the interview that did get posted below. The lady who hosts the Law and Crime live stream wanted to interview me for some fucking reason, but she decided to interview me right after, like right as I got back to the courthouse and was in this state of like emotional, like, what the fuck just happened kind of thing. And that's when she decided to whip out her phone and start filming me, and I was like, I thought we were gonna sit down in your tent and do an interview. Like, what the fuck is this? I did not agree to this. You were making me seem fucking crazy because I just talked to Johnny Depp for the first time. Let me have a fucking moment, man. And she did try to interview me, and as soon as she mentioned the term super fan, I was like, don't even fucking go there. I was like, I am not here because I'm a fan of him. If I was here because just to see him in person, I'd go to his fucking concert. That I remember fucking saying this to her. I would go to his concert. I'm here because I want to fucking support male victims of domestic violence, because men can be victims too. And this woman, her reaction was something along the lines of this. So what did Johnny say to you as he drove by? Immediately changes the subject. She does not want to know about that. She does not want me to get into that because she knows I will shut her motherfucking down so fast and will break this narrative that all the fucking mainstream media is trying to do, is make us all seem like crazy fucking fangirls. Johnny doesn't have any actual supporters who are there because he's an actual abuse victim. No, we're just there because he's a hot famous actor, and like we're all just like crazy fangirls who think he's hot. First of all, bitch, I'm gay. Second of all, like I don't have a crush on Johnny Depp, okay? Stop implying this. It's just, you're this is why, like, when everybody was saying that Camille and Johnny are dating, it bothered me so much, because I was like, people assume that about me, that I have some huge fucking crush on him. I don't. Stop assuming that. Stop assuming that everybody's straight and they all have a crush on Johnny Depp. All the women there are straight and they're all there because they have a crush on Johnny. It's not true. And you pushing this narrative, it makes you look like fucking idiots when people speak out and finally say this is bullshit. But they're doing this to make it look like the only people supporting Johnny are crazy fangirl. The people supporting Johnny are abuse survivors, okay? They are abuse survivors. Or they know somebody who's an abuse survivor, specifically a man who has survived abuse. That's why they're supporting him. Not because they're fangirls. The people who are there now showing up like 2 days in advance, those people are just there to sit in a room with him. They don't give a shit about this. The people who've been here the entire fucking time are there because they want to help male victims of domestic violence and spread awareness that this is a real fucking problem. That's why we're here. Because, like I said, if I wanted to see Johnny in person, he has a band, they go on tour, I could fucking go anywhere in the country and see them. And pay $1,500 for a meet and greet, which would have been cheaper than this trip, actually. So obviously, that's not why I'm here. I am here to support him through this and to support male victims and to show them that there are people that care. There are people that will listen and believe them. That's why we're here. So stop fucking pushing this narrative that we're just fucking here because we want to have sex with Johnny Depp. I don't. Anyway, the second interview I did was, for some reason, more controversial, which I did not think people were gonna find this more controversial, but I did the infamous park bench interview with Nick Wallis. For some reason, everybody's very angry with Nick Wallis. I think he's trying to remain as neutral as possible, which as a journalist, I respect. But there are some things that he has said that people kind of don't like, and he seems to also be promoting a lot of the stuff that the media is saying that's just stupid bullshit about, like, people are cyberbullying Amber, people are ignoring everything that Johnny has done, and nobody is. We're just pointing out Amber's bullshit. That's all we're doing. We're not ignoring what Johnny's done. We know he's done drugs. Good for him. That's what he's done. He's done drugs. Everybody in Hollywood has done drugs. Is everybody in Hollywood abusive? Actually, don't answer that because they probably are. Anyway, I did this interview with Nick Wallis. I will also link it down below. And I thought it went fine. I mean, I don't really know how it went in the moment because I just kind of said some random shit because my brain was still in, oh my god, I just talked to Johnny Depp land, and I didn't really know what I was saying, but I just kind of said things and people said I did good. The like 4 people that were watching me do this interview, because the doc crew was filming it, and then like 2 of my friends were there, and yeah, if you want to watch the interview, it's there. He tried to kind of challenge some of the stuff I was saying and I did not really know how to respond to some of it because it was like on the spot, just kind of like, I have not heard that before, because I have not watched Every Witness. I don't know some of the stuff he was referring to, and I don't even know if there was any truth behind some of it because, you know, the media like to exaggerate things, journalists like to exaggerate things to make Johnny look bad. So Nick's saying that Johnny was like extremely jealous, and all these people testify that he's extremely jealous and his jealousy is unfounded, and I was kind of like, I have not ever heard that before, but like, okay, if you say that, I guess. Doesn't prove anything, but okay. I would say the weirdest moment of all of that, though, was having Nick refer to me as an influencer, because I have been a wallflower my entire life. My entire life. I've never been the popular one. I've never had tons of friends. I've never had people even listen to me at all. Like throughout high school, I would say things and people would just ignore me. Like they would just completely ignore me. So I was just invisible to everybody. So it is so bizarre to suddenly have like journalists refer to me as an influencer. I didn't tell them to call me that, but I hit 5,000 followers on Twitter, and that was, I think, Thursday. I hit 5,000 followers, Wednesday or Thursday. Now I have, like, by the time I post this video, I will probably have 5,600 followers or more. But then I also kind of sit back and I'm like, all these people are following me because I'm in Fairfax. So what's gonna happen when I leave Fairfax? I still don't know how to react to this. I don't consider myself to be influential. Over the past week especially, I've had a lot of people just tweet at me that they love the stuff I post and they love seeing my tweets, and it's very weird. It's so weird. I appreciate it so much, I really do. But I just am not used to it at all. Like, really, I'm not used to this at all. So I don't know how to react to it. And, but I appreciate it. Don't worry, I see all of your messages to me. I might not respond to all of them because it's a bit overwhelming, but I see all of it and I really, really, really appreciate it. Okay, anyway, that was basically it. I did the interview with Nick, and then I went home for the weekend and spent all of Friday doing absolutely nothing. And then today I went to DC, and then tomorrow I'm going to camp out, I guess. The reason I'm going on Monday, I did not want to go on Monday. I wanted to go on Tuesday because on Monday people have the weekend to start lining up. And that's why I was like, I don't want to go on Monday. But apparently Johnny is going back on the stand on Monday, so it's now or never. If I want to see him on the stand, this is the one shot I got now. I guess I can say this because by the time I post this it would have already happened, but I'm gonna go there tomorrow afternoon, probably at like 3 or 4. There's some girls that sit there who have decided to start like writing a list of people showing up and what time they show up. And giving them a number so that we all know who was there first, and so people can go home and sleep or come back. These people are absolute goddesses for doing that, and people actually stuck to that. Like a couple days ago, I didn't go in court, I just heard people stuck to that. So I hope it works out. I don't know if it's gonna work out. There is a possibility that I could get there tomorrow afternoon and there already will be 100 people there, because there is only 100 wristbands. It is possible that that's gonna happen. And if that happens, oh fucking well. But I will try my best to get in on Monday, just because if Johnny gets back on the stand, I want to be there. For some reason, I feel like he's not gonna get back on the stand on Monday, and I'm gonna waste like all my time and fuck up my sleep schedule doing this, and you know, just it's gonna be awful. And then he's not gonna get on the stand, and I'm just gonna be like, why the fuck did I submit myself to this? If he gets back up on the stand, I just want to be in the room when he's on the stand. Just one day, for like an hour, I guess. He's not even gonna be there very long. That's all I want. So hopefully that works out for me. If it doesn't, that's okay. I still see him every fucking day anyway. I am going to go to bed now because I'm fucking exhausted, and I'm probably gonna sleep until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon just so I can sleep as much as I possibly can before this, and pull an all-nighter after that. The only time I've ever pulled an all-nighter was when I flew to England the first time and could not sleep on the plane. And that was really weird because it just felt like one really, really long day. But it was 2 days, and it was strange. But I wasn't even tired then, so I feel like I might be able to pull this off. And if you've made it this long in the video, by the way, I have a little treat for you. I went to Walgreens because I was bored, and I bought arnica gel, just for the hell of it. Because they keep fucking mentioning this shit as, this is, by the way, what they're calling Amica Cream. It's not Amica Cream. Amica Cream does not exist. It's arnica gel. Does this cover bruises? No, it doesn't fucking cover bruises. It is a clear gel that you put on top of bruises and injuries. It says mild bruises and injuries, by the way, to either soothe the pain or heal the bruise slightly faster. It doesn't heal it in a day, but it heals it slightly faster. But Amber's description of putting foundation on and then putting this shit on top of it, the fuck is that gonna do? It's a clear gel. is you don't put this on top of foundation. I don't think she's ever used this in her life. I don't even think she knows what this is. I think she just Googled like bruise healing cream and this popped up on Google and she wrote that down. Anyway, I don't have any bruises to really check out how fast it heals bruises, but I just know it does not heal in a day because nothing heals bruise in a day. Okay, anyway, I'm going to bed now. There's one more week of this. This is the last week. We've made it to the end. How have we made it to the end? It's been 6 years. And this is the end. What the fuck? Hope everyone has a great week.